Ever since I stepped into the working world, I haven't had an ounce of peace in my life. Job after job came attached with demanding bosses, gossipy colleagues, and I hated wearing office attire. That was one of the things I dreaded most, actually. I disliked the feeling of wearing a work shirt with long sleeves, making me sweat easily, and let's not even mention the pants. They're so restrictive they might as well be part of a straitjacket. Loose ones make me look unprofessional, fitting ones make me feel suffocated. There was no way to win for me. It sounds like a small thing, but when combined with the fact that my colleagues and bosses were wretched beings to work with, I honestly hated my adult working life. But I liked my desk job. Unlike many other colleagues of mine, I didn't mind sitting in front of my computer and doing tasks that required discipline and not much thought. I saved the creativity for after-work activities when I went out with friends or went to the movies. Recreational stuff. The 9 to 5 wasn't so bad, it was the everything else involved that threatened to make me quit and look for something else without office politics. Then one day I was complaining about my job yet again to my sister, and she asked me, "Why don't you just work from home? It's still about sitting in front of a computer, just without those colleagues gossiping around you." I was so shocked that it didn't occur to me earlier. My sister then continued on to tell me that her husband had just recently started working from home thanks to a book called Data Dollars Pro, and was earning a decent amount of income to support the family. After talking to my brother-in-law about his earnings, I was sold. I bought the book, and with it came the solution I had been looking for all along. It was about working from the comfort of my own home, without all the restrictions of an office environment. I didn't have to contend with noisy colleagues, nor my unreasonable boss, and best of all, I didn't have to put on a tie and proper shoes and could just work in the clothes that I woke up in. To me, that alone was enough reason to quit my job at the office. Of course, I had some savings to back me up for emergencies. But it turned out I didn't really need to have backup savings. The book was so easy to understand and implement that I got my first job offers within a few days. Granted, they weren't much, as I had no experience in data entry, but my many years in an office environment helped, as I didn't need any major adjustments to working at home. In fact, I felt it much easier and more relaxing to get up at my usual timing, but being able to sit down and eating a hearty breakfast without rushing off to the office. I could just saunter over to my home computer with a coffee cup in hand, and start working whenever I felt like it. I started out filling in basic forms and information as needed by my clients online, and when I had a steady stream of income from recurring customers, I branched out to bigger projects such as transcriptions, surveys, and even things like customer complaints. These kept my work interesting. Even my old desk job wasn't as varied. As the workload increased, I wanted to work faster and more efficiently. Again, I went back to Data Dollars Pro, because they had an accelerator program that could boost my typing speed and allow me to produce accurate work at a faster rate. How awesome is that? I felt like Superman watching my fingers fly all over the keyboard and have no mistakes appear on the screen. Soon I was submitting my work earlier than expected, and many clients started to trust me with even bigger projects such as legal documents and sometimes even writing projects. I could earn thousands of dollars by just completing one project. This allowed me to take time off whenever I wanted a break, and I bought some nice things for my family, especially my sister and her husband, because they helped me so much by introducing me to Data Dollars Pro. I no longer dread waking up in the mornings, and I finally have the freedom to do what I like, without being confined by the things I don't like. Basically, I'm enjoying the best of both worlds. Who would have thought I'd get so lucky with just a book?